that comes out, you heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again, a new live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoin. So, well, remember last time what I said, we would talk about Bitcoin. In my actual update, I said, hey, we are expecting actually a bounce here. And after that, my plan was opening a short position, looking for continuation to the downside, because Bitcoin is in sideways right now. We are just playing ping pong here, right? So this is the top of the resistance, and this is the bottom, right? So right now, actually, I am in short. I open a short position, $69,000, 300 with, yep, here around this area. I am in short, and there is no volume here, as you can see here in OBB. So that's why I open a short position, looking for at the first target $54,000, and after that continuation to the lowest range, the lowest point of this range, around 60K, 61 if I'm lucky. Of course, this is my first swing short. I think of this year. I think this is my first swing short. Why? Because potentially, right? It's just I'm following my system, right? If everything is right, as you can see here, this is the resistance around here, breaking the volume profile here around $60,000, 500, around there. Breaking this level, you will see a powerful leg down all the way down, yes, to $61,000. So we are playing here ping pong, but the biggest difference right now here is we have a sell signal here. If I am right with this, if we see Bitcoin around this area, right, maybe in some point this week, potentially, we will see a sell signal in 2-day chart and potentially 3-day chart, and well, finally, we'll see continuation to the downside. Looking for the MA55 in the weekly chart. Around here is around, right now it's at $47,000. Remember what I said a long time ago? My target in the long term, right? Looking for this pullback, because in average it takes around 3 months because it's weekly chart. I am looking for a pullback around the MA55. Right now is at $47,000. My target actually is around 50K. Yeah. Of course, right now, remember, this is weekly chart, so it's gonna take months, right? That I said before, Bitcoin will be in sideways around here. Remember what I said a long time ago, and actually, so far, actually is good, right? Bitcoin is in sideways, and right now in the big picture, we are in the top of the range. Yeah, what I'm doing right now here is just playing the range, opening shorts. As I said before, this is the first time I open a swing short. I'm planning to, to keep my short if everything is right, because I am looking for actually 50K, 55, well, no, 49, $50,000 around there if everything is right. So right now I will I protected my entry, my original position. Let me show you here. A few days ago, a couple days ago, was around 69, yeah, around here. My stop loss is around 3%. It was around 3% until I was actually yesterday. I almost got stopped yesterday, but well, it's fine. Now what I did is I just protected my entry, and that's it. If Bitcoin from here I'm wrong, and Bitcoin is just pumped from here and to the moon, yes, I have to pay the fees of the exchange, but that's it, right? So this is my trade. I am still in short right now. Of course, I am a financial advisor. Just I'm telling you what I'm doing right now, right? If you want to open shorts or whatever here, please manage your risk. Okay, manage your risk, because remember, you are fighting a trend. I am doing this because I am actually, it's a little bit risky, because technically speaking, Bitcoin is still in uptrend here. Of course, this is not a break, like, oh my God, a break to the moon. I don't think so. I think just Bitcoin is just playing ping pong here. Yeah. But in some point it's gonna break, and I think it's gonna break to the downside. Okay. Now, why I'm still thinking, because we still have the sell signal here in weekly chart. As long as we have the sell signal in weekly chart, I don't have any reason to think like Bitcoin will keep pumping forever and ever. Actually, I don't think so. My major setup right now this year, because it's for 2020, this year, I am looking for this the potential variance variances forming in 1 month chart. So if we see Bitcoin at 50K, actually we will see the sell signal in the monthly. So if you're very bullish, you want me to take a loss right now. You want me to take a loss if you are bullish right now, because the only way I will take a loss. I'm not like, I mean, close my position is just if Bitcoin right now is in sideways here, sideways, and after that move to the upside and I gotta stop it, right? That is gonna be the only way because I am not planning to close my position. I am in profit right now, very small, right? Like just 2%. I don't care, it's fine. I just protect my entry. If everything is right, step by step. First level is 55, 54. Second level, 61, 62. But if this area, if we see this area, I think we will see a potential break continuation for 50K. And why not? Why not? Maybe I will just keep my short open for maybe a couple months. Why? Because of course we will see a bounce here, but eventually here is potentially here we could see the sell signal in the monthly. Of course, right now I am speculating. This is not technical analysis, it's just something I am doing. I like to do in the long term because I did it in 2021, 2020 here. When I opened my short position here, I opened a short position at $66,000 600 here, and I had to wait. I wasn't just in short, waiting, and looking for the MI55. After I keep my I close 50%, something like that. I don't remember very well. I closed my position here 50%. I saw the bounce here. I another open auto short, and I was looking for 20K and 14K. Well, we hit and Bitcoin hit around 50K, right? I fell for 1,000. It's fine, but something like that I'm looking right now. I am looking for something similar. Now we have in the resistance, we are in the resistance, sorry, and after that potential enter test to hit this area, and let's see if finally Bitcoin can break this range. Now, one of the reasons why I'm looking for this is because if you see volatility in 3D chart is very, very, very low. You see volatility is contracting here, time is almost over here, right? So if everything is right, potentially the real move, when we see an expansion here, is not gonna be this one. Actually, it's gonna be the sell signal here in 3D chart and potential break. As you can see here, the volume profile in this time frame is very clear, around $47,000, $48,000. That is the area. Let me show you the, one thing. Someone asked me, hey, what about 5-day chart? Because 5-day chart is about to set a line here. Yes, actually it's doing very well. Yes. But even with this, you have to wait, I mean, until summer, July, something like that. So it's going to take months. Remember, when we watch a weekly chart, is because we have to wait months, right? So that's why. So right now, what I'm doing here in 4-hour chart, in short term, right? You want to trade here. Bitcoin is testing the MI55, right? Testing the MI55. I said in my private channel, hey, I was in short here in short term, right? I closed my position here, and I said actually you can see it in my private channel. I said sideways here, bounce here, and after that continuation. And now so far so good. Actually, is we are in this move. Now is testing the MI55 here again? Yes, to the moon. I don't think so. Why? Because well, as you can see here, looks like Bitcoin is bouncing here in the MI55, but the problem with this test right now here is because we have right now a 1-day sell signal. So even if we potentially have a buy signal in 4-hour chart, I don't care. For me, it's just this is sideways and downside. That's it. Is the technical analysis in 1-day chart. I mean, the next 10 days for Bitcoin is just sideways here, right? Sideways and continuation to the downside. Okay. So if you're bullish, as I said before, you want to see Bitcoin in sideways here for 10 days, this week and next week. And of course, I need to take a loss. Not a loss. I need to get a stop it because that is going to be the only way I will close my position. I am not planning to close my position this time. So let's see. Remember, when volatility is contracting like this, because Bitcoin is not moving, actually, it's just wasting time here. Maybe for you the market is boring, but for me as a trader is the best moment to enter. Why? Because remember what I told you many times. I am looking for low volatility. Low volatility is the key. So right now Bitcoin is contracting here. So now I know some people, Ethereum, right to the moon, right? Whatever. It's the same thing always. That's why I don't follow news. So right now here, even if I don't have the strongest setup for shorts, one thing, actually one of the decision, why I did it this time is because this time, technically speaking, in 1-day chart, there is no volume to support 1-day chart, as you can see here. Bitcoin, since actually this starting this month, is trading below the zero line here, so that means there is no volume right now. So this is telling me, like, if we see a bounce here, it shouldn't be strong enough. So that's why I this time I am opening shorts, looking for at least another test to the bottom of the range, okay, around here. Now let's continue in 1 hour chart, because maybe you want to try right now. Let's see what is happening right now here. Right now we have a buy signal here. I think already play out, the move already play out here, because this bounce, as you can see here, from $67,500 to the mid-55, and after that to keep falling. There is no volume here, so it's very risky to open longs right now here in this area, because actually there is nothing here. It's just the mid-55 4-hour chart. And well, good luck with that, because there is no volume right now here. Yeah, even if we see a bounce here, it should be a sell opportunity in short term, right? So as you can see here, my trading plan is 1-day chart as a trigger, and continuation in the following timeframes, higher timeframes, right? So that's the point. Now let's talk about one timeframe I don't show here very often, is the biweekly chart. Let me show you here. We have a sell signal in biweekly chart, okay? And this is very simple technical analysis, nothing fancy, nothing like crazy. If you see here, every time when we have this biweekly chart, the next 6 months, I mean, I'm talking about the rest of the year, I mean, all summer until December, you will see Bitcoin just lazying sideways and crashing. Yeah, technically speaking, or historically speaking, right? So every time when we have Bitcoin with biweekly sell signal here, we have sideways, right, for 6 months, and after that crash, sideways, crash, sideways, crash, sideways here. And even if you say it's small, but actually it was not very small. Let me show you here. This drop was from the top to the bottom is around 23%. So now why it should be different? Tell me. Bitcoin is special today, right? No, it's gonna be the same thing. So the next 6 months, right, technically speaking, right, we can expect until December, right? 6 months is today, what is May? Yeah, around December, Christmas, yeah, something like this. We can expect Bitcoin at least following this, right? We can expect just sideways here, Bitcoin just in sideways, lazy crashing here, and after that, potentially, is when people will start calling for the bear market. Potentially, yes. So, just I show you this, right? You can do it by yourself, right? I'm showing you just the facts, right? What I'm expecting. So, you're looking for this, like this, to 100,000. It's possible, yes. It's possible, totally possible, but the odds are very low right now. Okay, that's the point. Okay, so now let's continue with Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Actually, I finished with Bitcoin. Let's continue with something else. Let's talk about Ethereum, because I know you are very bullish right now, because Ethereum was pumping very hard, right? The last weekend, the last week. Let me show you here. In 1-day chart, we have Ethereum, very nice bounce here, I know, but for me it's a sell opportunity, right? Because we have a resistance, no thank you, no way, no. And also we have weekly signal here. Weekly is still a signal, a sell signal, sorry, okay? So for me right now, just Ethereum is just playing ping pong, same as Bitcoin, right? Just doing this, right? Doing this, right? And that's it. If you vote here, perfect. If you want to, you believe Ethereum will just pump to forever and ever, you can just protect your entry and just wait for the best, okay? But in my case, as a trader, as I said before, just I take profits, that's it. For example, I don't trade altcoins. Someone asked me, hey, are you trading altcoins in futures? No. Last time when I did it was in 2019, 2018. And since then, I don't trade altcoins in futures. I buy altcoins, I hold altcoins for maybe 6 months, 1 year, and that's it, because I manage my risk, okay? For me, trading altcoins is very risky. It's just gambling, at least in my personal opinion, right? In futures, you're opening long shorts with altcoins, I think it's very risky for me, right? So that's why I don't do that. Okay, so let's continue. And let's talk about Bitcoin dominance, because actually someone said something, actually I agree with that. Like, Bitcoin dominance is not very bullish right now here. right? It's not very bullish. And as long as Bitcoin is in sideways, many altcoins should keep pumping a little bit, right? Not like before, but yes, remember the rule. When Bitcoin dominance is not good, is dropping, and Bitcoin is in sideways or bullish, is much better when it's bullish. Altcoins will pump. Yep. Right now we have the setup here where actually be careful here because in Bitcoin dominance we is testing the major support right now around 53%. And let me show you here we have actually, I don't know, man. I don't feel very confident trading altcoins right now because this thing anytime could be just a buy signal, maybe next week, right? Next week here and sideways here, and after that another bounce here and buy all your altcoins again. So that's why I will be careful. I will be careful trading altcoins. But let me show you here the weekly chart. Weekly chart, we have something very interesting here. Okay, this signal is very interesting because we have 1, 2, 3 strikes of better divergence, right? Technically speaking, I will be very bullish in altcoins, looking for the next alt season and to the moon. My only one concern is Bitcoin, because I don't see Bitcoin bullish. It doesn't matter if this is gonna be, if you see the Bitcoin dominance dropping. Yeah, remember when you see the Bitcoin dominance dropping, you want to see Bitcoin bullish, right? Or at least in sideways. So looks like in weekly chart, yes, we will see actually a potential breakdown in the following months. The question is if Bitcoin is gonna be in sideways, is gonna be fine, or bullish. Honestly, for me, I think Bitcoin will just drop, right? But as I said before, I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. It's totally fine. So that's why if you are going to trade altcoins, actually, yes, the only thing you need is Bitcoin to be in sideways for the next 3-4 months, right? Because this is very bullish. I mean, for altcoins, as I said before, if Bitcoin will be very bullish, so with imagine a fresh buy signal in weekly chart plus this, yeah, I will be happy to keep buying, to start buying altcoins right now because this is a very good setup right now here. Okay, so now let's continue. If you have any questions, any altcoins or stock market, please let me know in the comments. Okay, let's continue with the USD dominance. Remember, USD dominance is a contrarian indicator. So let's talk about the USD dominance, what we can expect, right? So in one the chart, I want to see something bullish for me. And yes, be careful here because remember what I said about Bitcoin, right? We have a potential buy signal forming USD dominance here, and this is going to be like this, right? So one more reason why I will keep my shorts open. Yeah, because this is going to bounce. And now let me show you here. We have the volume profile here is telling me right now, well, is one of the strongest supports right now. You see here. So that's why I cannot tell you right now. Actually, I will just keep my short open, man. Let's see if I am right. Yeah, because this is gonna be like this in the next couple days. So that's why if you see a bounce for Bitcoin, at least in my humble opinion, it's just a sell opportunity. That's it. Okay. I know it's to the moon. I know, but you know, just I follow rules. That's it. So volume is very healthy here. When the chart is bounce here, I think it's gonna be continuation to the upside. Bad news for Bitcoin. And here in weekly chart we still have time. Yeah, and it actually is testing the volume profile, the strongest volume profile here, right in this area. And not just only this, I cannot be bearish here anymore because it's testing the ME55 here. This is like this, my friend. Remember what I said to you. We have a bi-weekly sell signal. The next 6 months, Bitcoin is gonna be in sideways and dropping. And you see this, we have the Bitcoin USD dominance testing the ME55 here. So Bitcoin to 100K. I don't know. I don't think so. Of course, it's gonna take time, right? It's gonna take time. You will have plenty of time to close your position, take profits, and enjoy your profits you are making right now. Just don't be too greedy because you can get wrecked so easily. Remember what happened in before. We have to learn from the past. Sometimes Bitcoin likes to drop very hard, very fast in just one day. Okay, so just remember that because I know for you the market right now is boring, right? For me as a trader, is the best moment to enter for me because as I said before, I am looking for low volatility because my job as a trader is catching explosive moves, right? I don't want to enter here. I don't want to enter here. I want to enter when the market is doing this. You see? This. Here, this is my job. I want to enter here. You see? I want to enter in this region when before of the explosive move. I want to enter here. Here. I don't care about this. I don't care about this or this. Newbies, they enter there. Not me. Yeah. I am not saying it's because I am very good. No, it's because I have experience. That's the point. That's why if we follow very simple rules of my system, right? I finished my technical analysis. I think it's done. I'm gonna talk about a little bit more like educational stuff. If you want to stay here, okay? So let's talk about volatility. Why volatility is very important and why I build this indicator. This indicator actually is very, very, very powerful. Why? Because if we see every time when Bitcoin, any asset, right, is with low volatility, right here, the blue zone here, we can expect sideways here. As a trader, this indicator is telling me, hey, you have to get ready because Bitcoin is about to move. Of course, it depends on the time frame, right? Because in one day chart, it will take maybe 1 week or 2, but it's gonna move. And my job as a trader, I trade only in this area, You see? So in this case, the technical analysis here was a sell signal, yes. But when I saw Bitcoin just very close to the seller line, but it didn't break, and also the volume was very healthy, yeah. My position here was not very, 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 very strong here because I don't like this kind of setups here. But I opened a long position here and I closed my position around, it was around here 38. I closed my position around 42, something like that, yeah, in the next sell signal here, yeah. But now you got the point here. Every time when you see volatility contracted here, you can expect sideways here, but the market is telling you, hey man, now is the time to enter, okay, now, okay. Whatever you follow, news, RSI, MACD, whatever, doesn't matter. You have to enter right now here because the next move is this one. You see, significant. Yeah, here we have volatility contracted here. Yeah, right here in this area. And after that, explosive move to the upside. And you can apply the same principle to all the time frames. Weekly chart, for example. Every time when we have volatility contraction here is the moment when I need to start looking for holding. When I say weekly chart, 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, right? When I see this, yeah, all this period is to buy. All this period here, potentially here from volatility contracting here, the move already happened here, but there is another rule. When you see a big move happening here, but volatility is still contracted here, this is telling you this is not, there is a very high chance this move was fake or this move was not the real one. Yeah, you wanna see the move, the volatility expanding, and also at the same time the price expanding in the direction you wanted, to the upside, to the downside. In this case, you see it's expanding. The price is moving very hard, but volatility is super contracted here. So this is telling me the next move potentially is gonna be actually the right move. And let me show you here. We have a perfect entry here, weekly chart here, with volatility contracting here, and after that from TDK to $69,000. You see? So few times per year, you can just wait for this kind of signals 1 time per year or a couple times per year, and you're done. You're done. You don't have to trade 4-hour chart. In my case, because I love it, I love trading. I do that, but I don't need it because when I see this, okay, I want to trade. I want to trade, but I will wait because these kind of setups are for holding. When you want to hold, maybe you're working, you are busy, you don't want to waste time. It's very simple, right? Very simple. Volatility contracting here and just wait for the signal. This one was a perfect entry in 2021 in August. Now, if we see another example here, we have volatility contraction here. And after that, what happened here? Seller line about to be tested here, fake signal, zero volume. And after that, major move to the downside, you see? And again here, we have volatility contracting here. We have a bullish divergence. And that's why I said a long time ago, right? Amen. Be careful here. Technically speaking, Bitcoin is gonna bounce because we have a bullish divergence, volatility contracting here, and the target should be around 27 TDK, right? And after that, what happened? You see? And I did all of this without following news. It's just pure technical analysis. I don't care. I really give a shit about news. I am telling you this because my job is trying to anticipate the move. If I follow news, I will never do it because the news will happen after. They will release the news after the move. So that's why maybe if your friend is Elon Musk, maybe yes, you can make money, but he's not my friend. So that's why I have to build this a long time ago. So that's why, again, we have volatility contracting here, right? This is the time for accumulation, right? Because we have here ME55 holding here. In this case, I have to be honest, I didn't buy Bitcoin. I didn't feel comfortable buying Bitcoin around this area. I mean, holding. In this cycle here, I just opening longs. And right now here in this point, just only in this point is when finally I am opening shorts. Yeah. All this area, of course, in short term for our chart, yeah, sometimes I open shorts because I was trading in short term, right? But I'm talking about swing shorts. This is the potential first swing short I am opening right now. Okay. And right now I am actually in profit. If I am wrong, okay, I just will be stopped and that's it, because risk management is the most important thing here. So as you can see here right now, volatility contracting here, right? About the ME55, holding the volume profile here, and with the buy signal here. And after that, what happened? We have around 2-3 months to buy in this area, and after that, massive move. And now what is happening right now? Right now is we have a sell signal in weekly chart, and volatility is, of course, is not super contracted, but is below the sell line. Technically speaking, is contracting. As you can see, Bitcoin is not moving, right? So, but if we have a sell signal, what is this telling me? Well, in the following months, technically speaking, right? In the next 2-3 months, it should be like this, right? Sideways and downside. That's it, right? Of course, remember, I don't have a crystal ball, right? But that's my job as a trader. And why I'm doing this? Because volatility is super contracted here. So in my, remember, I am not financial advisor, right? But if you want to, when should be the right moment to start selling Bitcoin, at least not like selling all, because someone asked me yesterday this, hey, I bought Bitcoin last year. I'm very happy for you, my friend. And I follow your advice. As I said, I am not financial advisor. He followed my channel and he told me I bought around 20K. Okay. I am holding and I'm planning to sell, but I don't know when. And I said to this guy, well, first of all, I am not financial advisor, right? And I'm going to answer your question in my live stream. And maybe I know you are watching right now. So let me answer this question for you. Yep. Right now here, we have a sell signal here. Volatility contracted here. Here, technically speaking, as I said before, is sideways, downside. Now, the trend is still your friend in weekly chart, okay? Bitcoin is still in uptrend, right? So I am looking for another test to the ME55, and why not another bounce, right? Looking for potential another test to 65, 70K, something like that, even a little bit higher. In normal situations, I can tell you something like this, okay? But my concern, right? My concern is not weekly chart this time. In 2021, my concern was weekly chart. Remember what I said a long time ago, right? This is my concern. This was my concern, sorry, in 2021. Now my concern is not weekly chart. My concern is the monthly. That's the problem. Yeah, and actually it's worse because we have a better divergence. As you can see here, we don't have to be Einstein, right? We don't have to be very smart to understand this. The momentum every cycle is weaker and weaker and weaker, and Bitcoin is pumping less and less, right? So that's the point. So if you ask me when, if I am holding right now, if I will be holding right now Bitcoin, when, well, there. This is the area I will start not selling everything, but taking some profits at least, right? Why? Because it's gonna take time. Even if we see this drop here, of course we will see a bounce. I'm talking about all of this year, maybe even next year. And at some point here, if I see for example, it's just an example, right? Imagine I sell here like 50% on my profits here, and after that Bitcoin drop here, I don't buy here because I already bought here, right? Remember risk management. And after that, the next bounce, if we see it, right, another 50%, right, and that's it. The worst scenario is like just Bitcoin crash like this, right, like 2019. Well, I will suggest manage your risk again, protect your profits. Anyway, you're at 20k, right? You're at 20k. So if you see the MA55 broken, for example, Bitcoin at 40k, yeah, closing there with sell signal in the monthly, that is the time to maybe close the next part, the second part of your position. Remember, all the things I said is not a financial advice. Yes, I'm telling you what I will do if I am holding right now Bitcoin. Okay, so right now here, and also another person asked me, hey, should I buy right now Bitcoin? It depends, right? If you are a holder, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? You just buy it and wait for maybe 5 years and maybe you will be fine. The problem right now here for me, Bitcoin is not worth it anymore to buy and hold, right? Why? Because it's too expensive. The magical number 100k from this point, right, is just around 20%, 25, 30% maximum. I don't know, yes, it's around, 46%. Is it worth it? I don't think so, at least not for me. Because every time when I buy Bitcoin, I want to make 3x, at least 2-3x, not just 40%, right? So, for example, here, this guy, he bought at 20k. Now he's up right around 200. That is the type of profits I want to make with Bitcoin, not just 40%. So that's why, from the perspective of risk and reward, buying here just to trade, to buy, to maybe sell at 90k or 100k is not worth it. Why? Because you buy here and Bitcoin drop, you look at this, the distance is around 30%. So you're a stop loss, right? You're a stop loss, you follow this, you buy here, right? It should be like this, below the MA55. So your stop loss should be around 40% and your target should be 100k, right? So it's 1-to-1. It's not worth it. The next time I am thinking to buy, I will buy Bitcoin holding, right, another 3 or 4 months, is if Bitcoin does something like this. Yeah, for example, here, let me show you here, when Bitcoin actually dropped here, yes, of course, I was buying there. Of course, not 100% because I needed confirmation right now here. In my live stream long time ago, I said, hey, we will see a buy signal here if Bitcoin holds this area and volatility is contracting here. So if we see a buy signal here, of course, it's a time to buy because it's the main 55. I cannot be bearish. At least I'm looking for a bounce. Okay, that is something. At least under test to the top of the range. So that's why I was buying here. I know it's weekly chart. It will take months, and at least 3 months. I was just buying here, but at the same time, I need to get ready for the worst scenario, right? Imagine here, like my stop loss, I need to be very like flexible, maybe 10-15% loss because it's in a spot and a weekly chart potentially there, and after that just wait. So right now here, the next time I am planning to buy Bitcoin is only if I see Bitcoin testing the MA55 in some point in the future around here, right? So I will repeat the same thing what I did here. Okay, and well, that is the answers the questions I wanted to answer today, because I got some questions about it. And now let's talk about something else. Another guy asked me yesterday on Discord. Some people, they like to send me private message many times, and someone asked me about the what is the name of this indicator? Oh my god, the PI cycle, something like that. I don't use it. I will be honest with all of you guys. I think you already know this. My live stream, my technical analysis is boring, right? Because trading is boring. Trading is boring. Most of the time you have to wait for the right setup, right? I can see many YouTubers they are using the RSI is saying buy signal, and next video the MACD is showing up as buy signal. Stochastic is you see they have like 20 indicators and they are just showing many signals from many indicators and they don't say anything. I mean, they don't tell you anything, right? Because they want to make content. Usually they are selling courses or they are selling whatever, right? Because they are not making money actually trading. They are making just money selling courses, right? And there are big channels making a lot of money with this. Someone asked me long time, why you have to do that? No, thank you. No, because actually in my case, actually I'm trading. I don't need it. Yeah. So that's why my channel is still small. And trading is like this. It's boring. It's boring because you have to apply the same system many, many times. Okay. That's why you see always the same. The only update I did since 2021 is this one, the WP, the new version. And by the way, actually, this one is open source. You can join to my Discord and you can go to the forum section and you will see the repository of my channel and you can download for free the indicators. Okay. So yeah, so it's not spectacular here. Now, why? Someone asked me actually, someone else like, hey, why you have this buy signal here and buy signal here and sell signal? And this indicator is not an indicator itself. It's a reminder how powerful are bullish and bearish divergence. When you see this one, is because we have a bearish divergence. We have a bullish divergence here. Here we have a bullish and bearish divergence, bullish divergence, bearish divergence, and bullish divergence here. Okay. Of course, there are some fake signals like this one, but most of the time when you have a bullish or bearish divergence, they are very powerful. You see. So why is it here? We have a bearish divergence here. Let me show you here. We have the bearish divergence here. You see the bearish divergence here. We have a bullish divergence here. We have the bullish divergence here. You see, and it's a reminder. Like, because I wanted to remember, like, if I want to open a long or short, if I have this is a reminder for me, like, hey, be careful, you want to fight the trend. Because, for example, if I open a short position here, right, and I know there is a bullish divergence, there is a very high chance I will get wrecked. That's why I don't do that. It's just a reminder. Now let me show you here in one day chart. Yeah, actually, this indicator is the name of this indicator is the power of bull divergence. Divergences. You see, so we have a bullish divergence here in one day chart. We have a bearish divergence, bullish divergence, bearish divergence. You see, many times they work very good, but not all the time. That's why always risk management is the most. Okay, so I think I finished for Bitcoin, and let's talk about the stock market. And this is the last part of this live stream. Let's see what is happening right now with the stock market. Before Netflix, someone asked me about Netflix, and I said, well, long time ago. Remember what I said, right? There's a lifetime opportunity to buy. Now it's too late. People want to buy here. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't get it's bullish. The last time to buy this thing, it was around here, right? Above the volume profile here. Breaking the volume profile, of course, it was very obvious. My target for long term in Netflix was this area, right? And it actually did very well. Yeah. Now someone asked me, hey, should I buy right now? Of course not, my friend. No. Well, you can buy. I don't care. Sorry, but it's up to you. But no, thank you. Just follow rules. That's it. Follow rules. Okay, so now let's continue. Let's continue with the stock market because let's see what is happening. Okay, so we have sell signal still in progress. There is nothing like just it's in sideways. It's still in the top. We have a sell signal here, but it doesn't matter if we have a pullback here. It's gonna be a buy opportunity because this is just an uptrend, right? You see here, uptrend here. So just follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. Okay, so now let's talk about Solana. weekly chart Solana. We still have the sell signal here. Yeah, I'm still looking for 100 around here. 100. That is my target. It was very close. A couple of weeks ago, Solana hit 115. Maybe it's too late, right? Maybe this was a dip. Potentially, yes, but right now it's just in sideways. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't buy Solana right now. I don't care. In monthly, of course, no. No, thank you. Now it's too late to buy. You see, it's not for me. Okay. Okay, my friends, I think that's it. Let's recap for Bitcoin. Let's recap in short term for Bitcoin, and let's see what's in 4-hour chart. Yeah, maybe you want to trade right now. As I said before, right now I am looking for, in my humble opinion, a break. Why? Because volume, there is no volume here. MA55 already tested here, right? We have a bounce here, and after that, another bounce here. I don't think so this time because we have a sell signal in 1-day chart. And this is the strongest reason why I'm looking for 64, 65 first target. And of course, the best scenario for me, right? Because I am in short, around 60K again. And potentially, why not? From here, 50K. Let's see. So in 4-hour chart, there is no entry right now. There is no entry. It's too late. You want to enter here, it's going to be risky. It depends on the time frame, right? You want to trade. But if you want to open right now shorts in 1-day chart and you are willing to hold, it's up to you. Remember, I am not a financial advisor, but your stop loss, you must be very, very friendly and very flexible, right? Your stop loss should be around maybe $72,000 around here, in 1-day chart, of course. So, and 1-hour chart, let me see, 1-hour chart, maybe if someone wants to trade right now 1-day chart, technically speaking, there is a buy signal here, but no thank you, because there is no volume. There is no volume here. So actually the move already happened here. It was like this, sell signal took it falling. Okay, so that's it. And one more thing here, actually I missed here, is I want to check the VWAP. VWAP, because actually I want to see what is happening right now with VWAP. Remember, VWAP is very dangerous. I mean, it's very good, but you are not very good at reading the just price action. It's gonna be dangerous because you can get wrecked very easy. Let me show you here. We have, another test to $61,000. Breaking this VWAP around 61, 62. The next target just following VWAP, it should be around 50K. 50K. So this is the area. Breaking 62, very fast, very powerful, right? To 50K. Yeah, I already talked about 5-day chart, but don't worry, I can do that again. A 5-day chart, I know some of you will ask me about this because it's very important, right? It's about to test a sell line here. Technically speaking, it's doing very well because it's still above the MA55. But remember what we are talking. We are talking about one moment here, the 5-day chart. So even if it's in the sell line here, we have to wait for maybe 1 month or 2 to see a potential as a buy signal here. Now, this is telling me if we see a drop, like actually I'm expecting, if we see a test to the MA55, it's gonna be a buy opportunity. Because it's same as when Bitcoin was at 60K and hit 30K. Remember, Bitcoin hit 30K right in that time, very fast, and it was holding in between the MA55, right? Not exact, and eventually we saw a buy signal here, right? It's the same thing I am looking for actually. I am looking for the same scenario, similar scenario, like potentially we could see a drop, looking for 50K, 55, something like this, sideways here, and in some point we can see a sell signal here. We will see a sell signal, buy signal, sorry, here, and from there maybe another bounce in the long term. Yes, sure. I will open longs in 5-day chart. Not now, of course. I need to see first. The only way I will open longs for swing longs in higher time frames, is if I see Bitcoin around 50K again. Buying a spot and also opening longs, yes. For me, makes sense to buy Bitcoin and opening longs around 50K, 49, 48, around there. Yes, of course. But at the same time, if we see this scenario, right, something like this, I know, this, my friend, the next bounce, same as 2021, is gonna be a sell opportunity. Why? Because if we see a bounce here in some point this year, you know what? The sell signal in the monthly is gonna be present here. Yeah, and that's actually what is gonna be my biggest warning to close my positions. Of course, if we see this move. Remember what I said before. I don't know, you didn't see this, but in bi-weekly chart, I don't check very often this time frame, but you can do it by yourself in your trading view. In average, every time when we have a sell signal in weekly chart, we have 6 months of sideways and crash. Okay, that is the technical, very simple, right? So this is telling me in the next, all this year, Bitcoin is just gonna be in sideways and potential drop like this. Okay, so that's why I don't buy the narrative like Bitcoin is gonna hit 100K or $200,000, whatever. I don't think so. I could be wrong, yes, of course, but that's why I protected my entry. Remember what I said to you. I posted in my Discord. I am in short. It's my first swing short position this year. It's the first swing short in one day chart I am opening. My position is 69,300 here. I protected my entry, and let's see if I am right. And the reason is simple. Sell signal here, but there is no volume here, and there is no Bollinger Bars. There is nothing here. So that's why I have a strong reason to start looking for shorts right now, because following three screen system, this could be the trigger for higher time frames like 2-day, 3-day chart, and so on, printing sell signals. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. I think that's it that's all for today. I'm gonna update this. Remember, okay, let me just I thank you for the feedback. Actually, I got the feedback. I'm gonna do this right now. Here is sideways like this, sideways, downside. Yeah. So in my video, because I'm gonna publish an update around Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna start with this. And of course, that video is gonna be the update of this live stream, what happened after that, right? So that is the idea. So remember, one live stream, maximum 2 if the market is interesting. When the market is in sideways like now, just one live stream is enough, because Bitcoin will not do too much, right? But when the market is moving, yes, of course, maybe 2 or 3 live streams per week, because the market is moving, right? So, but right now it's not the case. So that's why I don't want to repeat myself with the same information every day. And remember, I don't, how can I say this? Like, I prefer quality than quantity, right? I prefer to keep my channel very small, but with people actually, they want to learn about trading, than having 100K with people just they want to follow your signals, right? And they just want to buy Shiba Inu. And that's not, at least if you're looking for that kind of things, this channel is not for you. Yeah, because here I really believe there are people like actually they are putting capital in the markets and they want to learn, right? Of course, I am not the best trader, but as I said before, I'm doing this for living, and also I'm getting old. I got some experience, right? This year is gonna be 11 years doing this. My God, crazy. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, my friends. Have a good week, right? Summer is starting in Japan. It's getting hot here. I hate it. And take care, right?
And when that comes out, you heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to 0.